Welcome back to a new episode of the Animal Odyssey. Today's creature is proof that appearances can be dangerously misleading. It looks like a stuffed toy brought to life, innocent, helpless, and too cute to exist in the wild. But beneath that soft fur and those saucer-sized eyes lies one of the darkest secrets in the animal kingdom. Meet the slow loris, nature's ultimate contradiction. It has the face of an angel and the behavior of a serial killer. This isn't just some quirky jungle oddity. The slow loris is a stealthy nocturnal predator with venomous capabilities, cannibalistic tendencies, and a hunting style straight out of a horror movie. It is as misunderstood as it is adored, and its story will flip your view of cute on its head. By the end of this episode, you'll never look at big eyes and soft fur the same way again. Let's explore how one of the cutest animals on Earth became one of its most unexpected and underrated predators. At first glance, the slow loris looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. Big, glistening eyes, delicate fingers, and a face that seems sculpted to melt hearts. But behind that innocent stare lies something that almost no one expects. A secret weapon that turns this plush-looking primate into one of the only venomous mammals on Earth. You hear that right. This adorable jungle dweller packs a venomous bite. Hidden in its elbow is a special gland that produces a toxic oil. When the slow loris licks or rubs this substance onto its tiny canines, it creates a bite capable of inflicting severe pain, triggering allergic reactions, and even causing anaphylactic shock in humans. It's like nature gave a stuffed animal a snake's defense system. But this venom isn't just for show. In the wild, slow lorises use it in brutal battles for territory and mates. These confrontations often leave others with festering, necrotic wounds. And since their metabolism is ridiculously slow, so is the healing process. Some lorises are permanently disfigured after a single bite. That's not a scratch fight. That's biological warfare in slow motion. And the deception doesn't end there. To predators, the slow loris doesn't just play dead. It raises its arms, exposing its venomous glands as a warning and deterrent. Some scientists even believe that the venom's scent mimics the odor of a cobra, a brilliant case of Bayesian mimicry that gives this tiny mammal the aura of something much deadlier than it looks. The slow loris is proof that you can't judge a predator by its cover. While its movements may be sluggish, its strategy is chillingly efficient. Lure them in with innocence, then strike with stealth and venom. Now let's peel back another disturbing layer of the slow loris. Not only does it possess venom and stealth, it also exhibits behavior that's downright brutal, even among its own kind. Slow lorises are highly territorial, and disputes between individuals can escalate to horrifying levels. In many cases, rival lorises will maim one another, often going for fingers, ears, or even gouging out eyes. These aren't accidental nips. This is biological warfare at the personal level. Cannibalism has been observed in multiple wild and captive populations. In stressful environments, particularly in high-competition zones or under poor resource conditions, lorises have been known to eat the bodies of the dead and even attack the young of rivals. Even more disturbing? Females will sometimes kill their own infants if they sense danger, lack of resources, or illness. Biologists believe this is a form of maternal culling, an instinct to preserve resources for future, more viable offspring. And when defending their territory, a loris doesn't roar or puff itself up. It silently waits, bite ready, venom prepped, and then goes in for a disabling strike. It's one of the few creatures where you genuinely don't want to pet the cute one. It might bite you, poison you, and then eat your face. When the sun goes down, the slow loris awakens. This nocturnal predator navigates dense Southeast Asian jungles in the cover of darkness. Its huge, reflective eyes aren't just for show. They give it superior night vision, letting it spot prey from a distance and silently close in. This gives it a massive advantage over insects, small birds, and reptiles that never see it coming. Its hunting strategy is slow-motion terror. While other predators chase, the slow loris creeps, methodically approaching, sometimes hanging upside down, then striking with surgical precision. Once it bites, its venom does the rest. Prey often goes into immediate shock, losing the ability to escape. And here's a terrifying twist. Some slow lorises appear to paralyze prey and store it alive in tree holes or foliage. This behavior has only recently been studied, but it suggests an early form of live food preservation. Their tongue is highly adapted too. It can lap up nectar, sap, and gum, thanks to a tooth comb system also used for grooming and venom distribution. In fact, part of their diet includes tree sap, which they get by gouging bark with their sharp teeth, almost like a vampire tapping into nature. But when the time comes for a fresh kill, the sweet sap is forgotten and the hunter takes over. The existence of a venomous, slow-moving arboreal primate is, frankly, bizarre. Evolution rarely creates such contradictions, but in the slow loris, it thrives. The venom is complex, and its exact purpose is still being studied. Some researchers argue it evolved primarily for intra-species combat, since the most common victims of loris bites are other lorises. Others suggest it's used against predators like snakes, civets, or even humans. It's likely both. And even more fascinating, the slow loris exhibits what's known as Bayesian mimicry, an evolutionary tactic where a harmless animal evolves to look or behave like something dangerous. When threatened, a slow loris will raise its arms, hissing or freezing, looking remarkably like a cobra about to strike. Combined with its facial stripes, resembling a serpent's markings, and its venomous nature, this makes predators think twice. And it's not just bluff. A loris bite can cause hypotension, internal bleeding, and long-term swelling. Some have even speculated that the venom serves antimicrobial purposes, helping the slow loris survive injuries in dirty jungle conditions. So yes, it's cute, but it's also toxic, strategic, and evolutionarily armed in ways we're only beginning to understand. Slow lorises became global internet darlings after a few videos went viral. A loris holding a tiny umbrella. A loris being tickled and raising its arms. Social media exploded with people calling it the cutest animal ever. But here's the horrifying reality behind that viral fame. The raised arms? That's not ticklish delight. It's a defensive posture, the loris readying its venom glands and preparing to bite. What viewers interpreted as smiling or loving attention was actually fear, stress, and panic. And the demand for lorises as pets exploded. Wild lorises are caught by poachers, often violently. Their teeth are clipped or pulled without anesthetic to make them safe, leaving them unable to feed properly or defend themselves. The trauma often leads to infection and death. Most die in transit, stuffed into crates, starved, or injured. Those that survive are sold in markets or online to unsuspecting buyers who think they're getting a cuddly companion. But lorises are wild animals, not pets. They require specific diets, are nocturnal, and suffer horribly in captivity. Ironically, their cute appearance is what's destroying them. Every adorable viral video fuels a market that is pushing this species toward extinction. The slow loris might be the most deceptive creature in the animal kingdom. It's a living contradiction, a venomous primate that looks like a plush toy, a slow mover with killer instincts, a herbivore with the heart of a hunter. It's an animal so cute it went viral, only for the world to realize too late that its biggest threat is human fascination. But perhaps the slow loris is also a symbol, reminding us that danger doesn't always snarl or roar. Sometimes it blinks at you with big innocent eyes, clings to your finger, and leaves you paralyzed. This is the wild's twisted sense of humor, giving the face of a baby doll to one of the most dangerous mammals of its size. Thank you for watching this eye-opening journey into the strange and shadowy world of the slow loris. And trust us, what's coming in the next episode will reveal an animal just as bizarre, and maybe even more unsettling. Follow the Animal Odyssey, so you never miss another wild twist from the animal kingdom. Until next time, keep your eyes open. Even the cute ones bite.